An armed robbery case has been opened at the Lebowakgomo police station after suspects thought to be the same ones who killed Olorato Mongale allegedly robbed a woman in the area after meeting her through Facebook. Police say the syndicate's modus operandi involves luring victims through online fake dates. Once the victim's trust is gained, they are abducted and robbed of their valuable belongings. The police say one of the victims opened a case at the Lebowakgomo police station.
There's an armed robbery case that has been opened where the victim was allegedly, they met the victim in Joburg and then they came down to Lebowakgomo. But in this incident, it was not an incident of kidnapping. It was an incident where they robbed the lady. She was able to, can point out to two of the suspects. One of the suspects is the one that was killed in KZN, and then the other one is the one that is currently on the run in terms of that one. So the case of armed robbery is being investigated in Limpopo with regard to the syndicate.
Manala says the suspects allegedly drove the victim to the bush where she was robbed of valuables. She was able to identify them on TV during reports on Mongale's murder.
I think it was on the Facebook where they met. And then they made an appointment. I think they met him in Joburg in Boksburg, according to her. That is where they started exchanging the numbers. And then an appointment was made where they came down to Lebowakgomo, where they met the lady under the pretext of being in love with the lady. And then they wanted a place to stay. And then she was taking them to one of the guest houses in Lebowakgomo. That is where on the way they deviated and took him to the veld. That is where they started robbing him. They took the cell phones and some jewelry and money from the victim, and she was able to point them out after they were shown on TV after the incident of Olorato. That is how she was able to point them out.
Residents in Lebowakgomo have expressed shock about the incident and are calling on police to pursue the suspects.
I don't feel safe since we as young girls, we can get raped, get kidnapped and killed, because some of girls, they get kidnapped and killed.
The kidnapping incident poses a significant challenge to our community. One of our residents was kidnapped, taken to a remote area, and had money drained from his bank account.
As a resident, I have just heard word going around about kidnapping, but I do not know anything for sure, as I have not heard of any recent cases.
This is concerning because sometimes we arrive home at night and kids get kidnapped too. We are very worried.
Limpopo police urge residents to be cautious and vigilant to prevent kidnappings. They also advise people to report any suspicious activity to authorities. I'm Koketšo, Motau, SABC News, Lebowakgomo.